Yes, you are amazing. Thank you. You are wonderful for being here, looking to improve your health. That is phenomenal. Congratulations. Not many people take this step, and you are going to 100x your health from this simple strategy, this simple solution, this simple equation. And how do I know? Because it's been proven time and time and time again. It's repeatable. It's expectable. It is simple. So how do you improve your health 100 times over? Well, the same way that you learn how to walk and every other human being learned how to walk. The same way a flower grows or a vegetable or a fruit sprouts and grows into a big, enormous tree and fruits out so many other fruits. Yes. How do we get a child to walk? Do we get a child to walk by saying, "Stop, why are you sitting there? Get up and start walking"? You might be laughing right now. And you might say, no one's going to do that. Or better yet, we start, "Get up, start walking. You better start walking." We don't do that. Or do we say, "Nah, you tried once, you didn't do it. I'm going to start ignoring the child." We turn the other way. We're like, no, I'm not going to give you any attention. Attention creates direction. Say it with me now. Attention creates direction. That's right. When we give attention towards the certain place when we're going, we get in the car, we give attention. Where are we going, everyone? Oh, what's the address? Let's put it in the GPS. But we give our attention to that GPS. We don't give more attention to another every now and then. Sometimes people are like, go this way. That's the wrong way GPS is giving you. And sometimes you pay attention to that person and you get lost. Sometimes they know where they're going. They give you a shortcut for sure. But most of the time, the GPS gives you the right direction and you give your attention to the direction that you'd like to go. So why then are so many of us, so much of the time, giving attention to the wrong direction? We start yelling at our classmates, our coworkers, our boss, maybe just in our head we're yelling at our boss, or our employees. We start saying, "Man, you know, we got a big problem here. We got a big problem here." Or, "I caught you. You're doing the wrong thing." We give attention to the direction we don't want to go. And then we go slow or in reverse. And we're like, what is happening? So what is ADD and PP? Okay? Don't make any jokes now. I'm just kidding. Make your jokes. Okay? It's not that PP and it's not that ADD. It is really attention deficit disorder. Yet it's we give our attention to a deficit and a disorder. Right? We give our attention to a deficit and a disorder instead of praising the positive. We got to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and focus on the affirmative so that we can grow and that negativity will slow. Don't give attention. We give attention to a child, start saying, "Yay!" when they like stand up and fall down. It's not perfection. We don't just say, "Yay!" when they start walking perfectly. We must give attention to the progress. Praise progress. Praise progress. Not perfection, not the perfectly proper way of doing things. We praise progress. So you go for a walk this morning. What do? You did a good job. Talk to yourself. You have self-talk when you do something that isn't good, right? Sometimes that exists for minutes, hours, days. Some people are self-talking themselves to the grave. Just keep on saying what we didn't do properly over and over again. Praise the positive. Don't give attention to the deficit of disorder. Don't give attention to disorder and disruption. Give your attention to the positive. Praise progress. Praise positivity. Give more attention, and I'm talking about you. Your self-talk, the stories that you generate about the stuff that's happening to you, about the situations, the circumstances, the people, the places that is happening to you. Your house, your car, your vehicle and vessel, the temple of the soul. Give more praises, because you could say, my body doesn't work right, I'm in pain all the time. And then if I said, I'll give you $1 million for your arm, would you do it? Probably not. I'll give you $1 million for both arms. My eyes, man, I need new eyes. Would you give $1 million for the little bit of eyesight that you have now? I can't hear a thing. My hearing, would you give $1 million for the little bit of hearing that you have now? No, probably not. So let's praise the progress and the positive as if everything that you have is worth millions, because material ain't nothing compared to spiritual. Say it with me. Material ain't nothing compared to spiritual, and you are a spiritual being in a material world. And really, we're in a spiritual world. We think we're in a material world because this stuff seems so real, more real than your imagination. But what has 3 eyes and creates everything? Imagination. Imagination created this, created his speech, created this, created these books, created this spray bottle, created this pen. Imagination creates everything and everyone. We imagine we love someone and we interact with them and we create another human being. You are made in the image of God. Everything is imaged. It's an image in your mind first. So imagine the progress, imagine the positive, and praise, because what you praise goes up in value. That's why it's called appreciation. It increases in value when you appreciate it. So appreciate your body before you even go for that walk. Imagine it. Before you even do your squats, imagine that you can do them perfectly. And this is progress, right? I'm doing a little 1-inch squat. That's progress. Then I get to a deeper squat. Progress. I don't have to say, that's not a deep enough squat. You're doing it wrong. If you're doing it right, because you're progressing progressively. And what's the sun here for? Because sunshine is just like attention, right? Attention is equivalent to sunshine, and sunshine makes what happen to plants? It makes them grow. So your attention helps to get things to grow. So if you give attention to the negative, to the disorder and disruption in life that's happening to you, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to get more of it. You give attention to, man, I eat so horribly, man, I don't work out, I'm sedentary, then it will grow. But if you give attention to the little bit of movement you have, then maybe you'll get some more movement. If you give attention to the good things that you're eating and how you're feeling after you eat them, then you may eat more of them. If you create a new story around the foods that are helping you thrive in life, then you may just end up eating more of them and progress. Because if you create this story around food, man, I could die for that. This is the best food ever, man. This is so worth it. This is amazing. I'm a wino. I love drinking wine. Wine is my everything. I need a glass of wine at the end of the night. It's a story. What's making it true is your belief in the story. I hate exercise. It's like torture. Belief in the story, where attention goes, energy flows and grows and grows and grows, and you're giving more growth to that energy of negativity, of sedentary life, of eating things that you actually feel guilty about and shameful about. Why do I know? Because I've heard it many times before. A lot of my students have this breakthrough and they realize, wow, you know what? I'm eating, just other than that, I'm eating so much better unconsciously because your subconscious is taking over, because you're getting the influence of someone that really loves to see the progress. It's me. And you love to see the progress too. That's you, my student. If you're interested in learning more, I actually have a whole presentation for you at theperfectbodyweight.com. Theperfectbodyweight.com. You could listen to that presentation, and if you enjoy it, then you could book a call with me and have an amazing time. There's actually a free bonus at the end of that presentation if you watch the whole thing. So I'm here for you. I praise you for watching this entire clip here on how to 100x your health, right? The best way to improve your health 100-fold, because you are amazing and you deserve more and more. How do I know? Because you're a son of the Most High. You're a child of God. We're all brothers and sisters. And when we start to give attention to the positive and praise progress, our progress, your progress, we start to really grow, because the rising tide raises all ships. And you are wonderful. You're worth more than any ship. Thank you so much for your greatness and your attention. May you have an absolutely fabulous day. And if you enjoyed, and if you're here this long, might as well hit that subscribe button, right? While you're thinking of it right now, hit subscribe so you can have some more positive praise and influence in your life, because your circle of influence affects you greatly. And if you're only watching things that are not praising you and giving you information that lifts up your spirits, then you're probably destroying them. It's either constructive thought and influence or destructive. Your algorithm will show you what you're watching regularly. So tap into that. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you hit subscribe. I'm so glad you share with someone that you love and care for. Blessed love to you, and have the best day of your life.